Howdy guys, welcome back to One Great Manga War. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day today. And today we'll be going over 3 manga mistakes you want to avoid. And without further ado, let's get started. I figured it was the time to change it up a little bit with our little setup we had going on. So, now we have Battle Royale and GTO and Bleach up here with the awesome little Goku figure I got recently. I'm really liking this new setup, so I'm going to use these for a couple videos for a little bit. Here are 3 mistakes that I made when I started collecting manga, and I want to make sure no one else has to deal with that. Tip number 1. Never, and I mean never, ever pay MSRP for manga. Alright, guys, if you go to Barnes & Noble and you pay $10 for your book, or $13 if you're going for Godansha and stuff like Attack on Titan, you are doing yourself a disservice. Guys, there are so many spots to buy manga for so much cheaper than MSRP. I made a video on it. It'll be up in the card above, if you all be interested in it. But there's so many places you could go to that you can not pay MSRP. I did that at first. A bunch of my One Piece volumes I bought for the 3-in-1s for $15 a pop. I paid MSRP on that. When I could have bought them for a lot cheaper. It is super easy to find the early 3-in-1 volumes for like $5 to $10. It is stinking cheap. So with that money that I saved, you could spend it on more manga, or you could spend it on these mighty fine bookshelves we got here. So yeah, first one that I made a mistake on was paying MSRP for my books. Always try to get a deal, guys. Even if it's a couple dollars, it will make a big difference in the long run. Another mistake I did was starting off very large. So what I'm going to say for y'all guys is to start small. Alright, so when I started off, I picked 2 super long series. I started out with Bleach and One Piece. And if you don't know, if you combine the grand total of those volumes all together of both series, it's around 170 volumes. If you wanted the complete series for both of them. That is a lot of manga that you may not have that much money for. So I would suggest starting off small. Smaller series that have like around less than 20 volumes. Because if you are starting off really long, you may get burnt out, or you will go broke trying to collect all the manga. So don't do what I did and start off with One Piece and just read it 50 volumes in a year and then get burnt out on it. Start small. And my third and final tip is to research. Research. I freaking love research, guys. I did not do enough research on some stuff I have purchased. Whether it's research on a series you may that you plan on purchasing, or you're doing research on what you can buy, just research. For example, I went and bought a near complete set of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Adventure for around $30. Well, not even that, it was about $25. Which, to be fair, is incredibly cheap. But that series isn't that good, and I didn't end up liking it. So they're just sitting there on my shelf now, just collecting dust. But if I would have done some research and saw what people thought of it, I would have known it would have been a series I would have liked. Another example of research helping out in a good way is when I went and did research for these Battle Royale volumes. I went online and I like searched the crap out of these. I think I spent way too much time for these. I'm at least 10 hours trying to find these volumes for a decent price. But I did eventually find them for a really good deal. I was able to buy these each for $13. Compared to the $100 for all three of these volumes go for, paying $39 is a steal. So make sure you do research, because you will be literally saving money when you go for manga. So to recap, three mistakes that I made while I was creating a manga collection. First one was paying MSRP. I could have saved so much money in the beginning if I would have bought my One Piece volume, my One Piece 3-in-1 volumes used. I could have saved so much money. Another one is starting small. Grab a series that is super small, like 20 volumes or less, and start there. Do not be like me and start with One Piece, or you will be stuck only collecting One Piece. My final tip is to research. Research. Whether it's trying to find out a series that you will enjoy, or if it's trying to find a good deal, always try to research, because you will be saving yourself a crap ton of money doing that. So yeah, those are 3 mistakes that I made when I started collecting manga. Hopefully you can learn from my mistakes I made and become a better manga collector because of it. So, thank you all for watching. Have a fantastic day, and get out there and read some manga, my chim chams.